home runs, 30 RBIs. Hasn't done much at the plate today, but look at this. Gets something out over the plate, and you can see why he is such a good hitter. Hands back, drives that ball into right center.
I am so looking forward to seeing what Matt Onifree plays like 2 years from now when he's a senior.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, sky's the limit for that kid. We've been impressed from the minute we saw him in pregame through the game. Again, just a sophomore. He and the shortstop.
Chad Stroud has the 0-1 count now on him, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. So Matt Todd has headed out to the bullpen. He's one of the other stud pitchers for the Ketcham Indians. To be honest, Coach Mealy said to us yesterday, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with Matt Todd or if I'm going to go with Kevin Lawrence. Both have been so good this year. He was going to go by feel. And he said last night he'd give us a call. This morning we get the word, all right, we'll go Kevin Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence has really settled down. Gave up those 2 runs in the first inning. Since then, he's been lights out. 85 pitches at this point through 5.
You're good there, Matt.
First pitch strikes, though, Keith. Just 8 first pitch strike to the 22 hitters he faced coming into the 6th. He's gotten behind almost the entire game.
Boy!
2-1 count. And if for nothing else, Foxland has done a good job of working the counts. Runner on second. None away. Make it a 3-1 count on Stroud.
One zone here.
Big inning here for Fox Lane. You're down 3. You want to try to get at least 1 back, 2 back heading into the 7th. Try to cut into that lead a little bit.
Ball 4. Runners on first and second.
Take a look at Kevin Lawrence, what he's done today. Strikeout hero Stroud with the high heater. Then on the outside part of the plate, little change up to Johnston. And another strikeout with the off-speed stuff. He's mixed it up well all day. We've seen that big curveball from him. Had trouble locating it early, and as the game's gone on, it's become a nice pitch for him.
Coach Mealy comes out to talk things over with the infield and with Kevin Lawrence. We'll remind you, Matt Todd, he's the lefty. And the book on Matt Todd, small kid, but he can eliminate an opposing team as a running team. So he's got a pretty good move over to first. Not blazing speed, but just enough heat to kind of keep batters off kilter. But right now, you don't have to worry about Matt Todd. It's Kevin Lawrence squaring off against Chris Tomasi. Tomasi hit into the 6-4-3 double play in the first inning, grounded out to Lamondo at third in the 4th. Has a 1-0 count.
Let's go, Tomo!
Runners on first and second, top of the 6th.
And a boy! And a boy!
And I would think if Kevin Lawrence walks Tomasi, that would be the end of his afternoon. It's a fastball that had some bite on it. Onifree at second. Stroud at first. The 2-1 beats the corner.
It's a good pitch right there, down 2-1 in the count. Not giving in to Tomasi. Wonder how much Lawrence has left in the tank as he approaches 100 pitches.
Well, I think if you're Coach Mealy and you're Kevin Lawrence, you're hoping you can just get out of this inning. And then you go to Todd for the 7th.
And Todd pitched the last time these two teams played about 10 days ago. Had very good success against this Fox Lane offense.
Fouled straight back. Demasi on the year, batting over 400 at 410. 18 RBIs on the season. For the most part, has been a designated hitter this year.
It's a good pitch right there from Kevin Lawrence.
99 pitches right now for K-Law. Runners on first and second, none away. 2-2 count. The hook, tapped. Taccarello going to take the easy play, which didn't end up as easy as they would hope, but they get the trail runner. So runners on second and third, now one away.
Ends up working like a sacrifice bunt, really. Little chopper right in front of the dish.
Johnston had a single in the fourth, struck out in the second. The runners advance, they're at second and third. That pitch drew Taccarello out of his crouch. Ball one. Lawrence deals. Just off the plate, 2-0. Looming on deck, the dangerous junior, Spencer Chernus.
Yeah, baby!
Good at bat from Johnston. Keith, you said it earlier. I mean, great patience from the Fox Lane hitters. They've really worked the counts all day. They don't swing at a lot of bad pitches. Very disciplined bunch of hitters.
Obviously, Johnston had the red light. Big pitch here. The 3-1. Johnston over to Rockatowski. He bobbles it, and Fox Lane gets a run across the board. So Rockatowski still gets the batter out. Fox Lane now trails just 5-3.
Take a look at Rockatowski right here. Just doesn't get his glove all the way down on the dirt. He's lucky to recover, realizes he's got a lot of time. Ketcham was in a position to give up that run anyway. Their defense was playing back, so I think even if Rockatowski feels that cleanly, I don't think he's coming home with it. I think they're going to first base either way. Big spot here for Chernus. 2 out. Talk about big 2-out hits. There it is.
Chernus, labeled as the best number 9 hitter in the state by his coach Matt Hillis, comes up huge.
Oh, what a monster 2-out hit here in the top of the 6th. Team trailing by 2 runs. We talked about if you can chip into that lead a little bit here in the 6th, make it a more manageable comeback for you in the 7th. They've done exactly that, and they're not done yet. Just driving the ball the other way, jumped all over the first pitch. There's the big old curve.
0-1 count on McGrath. He's your leadoff hitter. So back to the top of the order they go. Jake 0 for 2 on the day, walked and scored a run in the first.
Been playing catch with Seth Ramondo. Both ground outs to third base today.
Not the right guy to hit it to.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, this time he gets it through the shortstop and third base gap. Runners on first and second, 2 away. And I think that'll do it for Kevin Lawrence. Coach Pat Mealy is making his way out to the mound.
There's a great piece of hitting right here. See him get the hands back, then adjust to the slow speed pitch as he's able to keep his weight on the backside and throw his hands and drives that ball to left field.
Well, a valiant effort by Kevin Lawrence. He's responsible for the runners on first and second, 2 away. We'll be right back. we have got ourselves a ball game here at Dutchess Stadium. The Section 1 Class AA Baseball Championship. There's Matt Todd. Scouting report on Matt. Simple, deceivingly quick fastball, good curveball. Small kid, likes to eliminate the running game. Now, Kev, we go down to you. Is it fair to call Fox Lane the never say die kids?
You'd have to say so, Keith. I mean, this late rally should be of no surprise. In the opening round against Manpack, obviously they have 40 runs in 3 playoff games coming into today. Opening round scored 4 runs in the 6th inning against Manpack, put that game away, won 13-7. Against Ossining in the quarterfinals, 5 runs in the 6th inning, won 13-5, put that game away in the 6th inning. And then against Mamaroneck, put that game away with 1 run in the 6th and 4 runs in the 7th. Close the door, Mamaroneck. They're going to need it as a comeback rally today.
We'll see if they have it in them. If they can pull the comeback. Runners on first and second. Todd's first pitch will catch the outside corner for a strike. Richard Slanker, 1 for 2, a run scored, a walk in the 3rd, grounded out to the second baseman in the 5th.
Here we go, Rick.
The bats have gotten hot, but Slanker, a lazy fly ball out to Savis. And Ketcham gets out of the inning, but Fox Lane draws to within 1. They trail 5-4. This game.
It's going to get on you. Fast
In the face of Onifree.
we've seen that if you know you're young.
And Onifree.
Keith, back to you.
Gus, what does this feel like? You go into that final inning where you know you're 3 outs away from winning a championship.
Yeah, these 3 outs feel like it takes forever. You know, you've battled through 7 innings, and it just feels like these are going to take an eternity to get it done and close the door, especially from a coach perspective. I think the kids just go out and play, but sitting there, you know, on that front step of the dugout watching this thing, you know, it can't end fast enough for you.
1-0 count on Castaldo. Make it 2-0.
And you do not want to put this kid on the base pass. We talked about his speed, and you're just down 1 run. The things he can create on the pass will be enormous for Fox Lane to get him on there.
Fouled away 2-1. And then, of course, Halleck and Onifree are the next 2 batters. Matt Todd entered the game last inning. Continues on. Almost looked like a cutter. Castaldo digs in. Todd gets the sign. Deals the 2-2. Fouled away.
That's a good pitch right there, in on the hands from Todd. Castaldo able to fight it off.
Late swing. Lamondo just gets the speedy Castaldo. Boy, Donnie jumped out of the box quick.
Oh, he knew he had to. You hit that ball down to Lamondo. You know his arm strength. Again, these 2 teams know each other so well. Castaldo was busting out of the box and came very close to beating that out. Kind of an afterthought swing from Donnie. A little change-up from Todd caught him off guard. He was able to keep his hands back, make decent contact.
Ketcham, 2 outs away from a title. That won't happen here. That's not going to be the second out of the inning. TJ Halleck with the single.
They got Matt Onifree, the sophomore. We talked all day about his defense. Looked awesome swinging the bat. His last at-bat as we watch Halleck drive this ball into right field and get something started. Onifree, 7 home runs on the year, 30 RBIs, had a home run against Mamaroneck in the semis. Just has had an awesome year. Facing a lefty, though, this time.
First pitch strike.
Hey, you're okay. You're all right, baby.
Last time Ketcham captured a sectional title, it was that magical season, the state championship year in 2005. For Fox Lane, their last sectional championship, 2006. Here's the 0-1. Onifree launches it out towards right field. Savis, first step back, dives forward, can't make the play. Everyone's safe.
Oh, great base running by Halleck, but then I thought he should have taken third. He read it beautifully. It was in between first and second. Couldn't go too far because if the ball gets caught, he had to make sure he could still get back. Savis had some trouble with it in the sun, and once Halleck saw it drop, he thought about heading to third. I thought Matt Hillis wanted him at third, but he just didn't feel comfortable taking a shot. James Patrick coming in to run for Fox Lane.
He's a senior.
Funny, when Onifree hit that, I thought he got more of it than he actually did. Got a little off the end of the bat.
So Patrick's over at first. Halleck is at second. Chad Stroud, he walked and scored in the sixth. He's at the dish. Not sure if he got a piece of that or not. Looked like he fouled it away. Tried to hold the swing up. Infield playing at normal depth. They'll try to turn a double play. Stroud. Malili to second. And a great job taking out the shortstop at second base.
Now they're going to call him safe. Oh, Pat Mealy's going to lose his mind with this one. James Patrick slid into second base and put his hands up. You cannot throw your hands up in the air. That's what Pat Mealy's upset about. And he actually knocked the ball out of Gallinari's hands when he slid into second base. Watch right here. Watch Patrick. He's going to try to disrupt the play, but you cannot throw your hand. Watch right here. Throws his hands up and actually knocks the glove and baseball out of Gallinari's hands.
Now here's what I'll tell you too. Whether you don't want to call the runner for interference, that's fine. I don't know how the runner is still not out at second. The shortstop Gallinari caught the ball, stepped on second, and in the exchange, if you want to call it, that would be when he lost the ball.
No, absolutely. I have no idea how he's safe. You make a great point. I mean, we take another look, talk about whether he's out. He's out now. Now he's done. I mean, he's already out. He's out when he steps on the bat. He loses the ball way after the force out happened.
I'll tell you also a good job by the players pulling themselves away from the umpires. They do not need to say the wrong thing to an umpire and get ejected from a game. And this is also smart. The umpires are going to talk things over. Try to figure out exactly what happened. Now, he's saying the runner at second is out.
Well, that's the right call. He absolutely should be out. They really both should be. I mean, this should be a game-ending double play because he throws his hands up. But no question, I mean, you have to call him out right here. Boom, he's out. Done. Right there, you're out. That's over. That part of it's done. Now, this play, you got to go ahead and you got to call both out because of the interference play.
Fantastic job by our crew here at MSG Varsity. Our tape operators showing us all these different replays, different angles, slowing things down for us. Great job, guys.
Keith, lost in all this, though. Now you got Chris Tomasi coming up with a runner on third, 2 outs, down by 1. He still got a chance to tie this baseball game up. I don't know, how Pat Mealy contains himself running out there. He did a great job discussing the point, kept his cool, and at least got part of it right in terms of them calling the base runner Patrick out at second base. A big spot right here for Tomasi.
Well, Tomasi 0 for 3 on the day, but he can be a hero. Runners on the corners. 0-1 count now on Tomasi, and you see the shadow starting to sneak in, creep in.
Makes it tough as a hitter. That ball coming from the sunlight and crossing into the dark, you lose sight of it.
Inside, 1-1.
Boy, Tacquarella's got a big job right here now, too, with the game-time run 90 feet away. A guy that's in his first year catching. Big backstop area behind him. A guy, T.J. Halleck's got good speed at third base. He's got to do everything he can to stay in front of a ball in the dirt.
1-1 count. Make it 1-2. Todd is one strike away from locking up the sectional title for Ketcham.
Todd got him fishing. Tomasi went after that pitch. He was way off the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Just misses.
Yeah, Todd wanted it again. They went right back to the same spot. That's the pitch they got Tomasi to swing at. They went back to the same location. They were both off the plate. I mean, this one's a ball. Clearly, the one Tomasi swung at was a ball as well. I like the thought process, though, of going back out there.
Deuces are wild. 2-2 count. 2 away. 2 runners on. That'll do it. Ketcham takes the sectional title for the first time since 2005. What a win for the Indians. They trailed 2.